what are human rights? What are human rights? What are human rights? Look at this. Human rights are fundamentals to all human beings. Whatever our nationality, place of residence, sex, color, region, religion, language, or any other status. We are all equally entitled to human rights without discrimination. These rights are all interrelated, interdependent, and indivisible. Are we together? So, regardless of our color, regardless of our height, regardless of our sexual orientation, regardless of who we are all entitled to human rights. Human rights have various definitions, but here I have some that I'm going to share with you. One, human rights are generally accepted principles of fairness and justice. Two, human rights are universal. They apply to everyone. That belongs equally to all people, simply because they are human beings. Human rights are universal, fundamental, inalienable rights, which all human beings are entitled to, regardless of their race, gender, age, social class, national, occupation, or any other personal factor. All individuals are entitled to human rights simply because they are human. Are we clear? So we are all entitled to what? Human rights. And these human rights are interdependent. They depend on one another. So if you have a right to life, it means you have a right to education. You have a right to protection. You have a right to shelter. You have a right to health care services. Are we together? So now another point here is human rights are important. And why are human rights important? One, human rights allow humans to reach their full potential. Two, human rights recognize that every person is entitled to be treated with respect. Human rights allow different countries and people to live together peacefully. Human rights protect people from the power of the state and sometimes from the power of other institutions or organizations. Are we together? So human rights protect individuals from power of the state. And in fact, the state has the obligation of uplifting and upholding human rights. So any state that is involved in violation of human rights, let's say based on their sexual orientation or gender identity or their race or their background or their tribe or their clan, it is the violation of human rights. And such a state, it is doing what is contrary to what it is expected of. Let's look at characteristics of human rights. Human rights are human. Only human beings are entitled to human rights. Other legal entities, e.g. business, animals, or environment, are not entitled to human rights. So, human rights are for human beings. Human rights apply to only human beings. Two, human rights are universal. Human rights apply to all persons throughout the world. So whether you are in Africa, or America, or Asia, Japan, India, human rights apply all people. Human rights treat all people as equal. Under human rights, whether you are young or old, woman or man, we are all equal. Human rights protect individuals from the state. The state cannot take away rights. They must respect, protect, and fulfill human rights. A state cannot take away your human rights.